All right, back to the YYesYouCan C2 Brother Radio Show, Real Estate Edition. Dave, during the break, you were mentioning some things about the town that you live in. What have you been noticing in your town regarding real estate?
In my opinion, the real estate in Westmont, being a blue-collar community, has actually been quite affordable compared to the towns around us. And with the even with the down market today, I would say it's even much more affordable. I know that most people have a tendency to look at real estate based on what school they're going to go to. And with Westmont is has 6 school districts that service it, and then several parochial schools. So depending on where in Westmont you happen to live, will depend on what school district you go to. But Westmont definitely has an opportunity right now to for a big swing in the market on a positive note.
Well, the towns, we're going to be talking about this too. This is really important because, we'll be talking about the school districts in some of the towns. For instance, are they in the plus or in the red? I think that's important to get out there because that affects real estate taxes. Okay.
Yeah, they take up approximately 75% of your real estate taxes.
So, when you find a property, when you're looking out there and you find a deal, do you know if those taxes are going to be like that in the next 5 years or not? Can you, I heard stories about, I won't mention the towns. I've heard stories of some of the towns where you buy a home and let's say you're paying $1,000 or $1,200 in taxes and they jumped up to $3,500. I mean, that's quite a bit, especially if you're talking about PITA, which is, principal interest, taxes, and insurance. PITI, principal interest, taxes, and insurance. And usually, when you get qualified out there, you're going to take PITA. The loan officer is going to take PITA in effect versus your income. So let's say you're paying $120 a month in taxes, which I know is ridiculous now, right, guys out there in their own real estate. And all of a sudden it jumps up to triple that. Now take 120 times 3. Now you're paying $360 in just real estate taxes. Now that's in effect your bottom line, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, how do you go buy an automobile and all of a sudden, I'm paying another, $260 in real estate or $240 in real. I mean, it does affect. So we're going to be talking about PITA as well.
I think that's a reason why also the trend in the size of the houses, I hear is kind of going on a lower side too. I was listening elsewhere, and the people in the studio said that the property was smaller than the studio itself. I think it was approximately 400 to 500 square feet, selling for about $120,000.
Yeah.
The guy thought, this is what the people want, and he's going to take up a whole subdivision and build these mini mansions or mini houses.
Well, I've been seeing a trend. I forgot what state it was. We'll get that information to you. They're following the trends. You laugh at this, Nick, but this is kind of sad. Where some of these people are actually living in less than 400 square feet.
There's a lady in New York that is an interior organizer.
Like designer?
Yes, she organizes places, and basically when you look into the room, it's like a closet. Probably no bigger than the size of the studio that we're in right now.
Well, yeah, and those are things we're going to be talking about. That's like a new trend, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've lived in smaller places in the studio also myself.
In those days, huh?
About 25% the size of the studio.
Oh, wow. Well, we're going to be talking about those things as well. I just wanted to read real quickly here something, too, just regarding real estate appreciation, the rank in the percentile. The last quarter, it looked like we lost in real estate appreciation 0.77%. The last 3 years has been a negative 3%. The last 5 years was a negative, this is regarding real estate appreciation, negative 13%. The last 10 years was a plus 30%. Okay, in the last 20 years, plus 94%. So, you know, these are the type of stats we're going to be bringing out. Again, we're going to be bringing out a lot of professionals to come out here and talk about real estate and your needs. This is going to be a call-in show. So if you want to call in next week and you have a specific problem or whatever, or you have a specific question, we could talk about that. Next week, too, I want to talk about, we're going to be talking about Trump. Now, he's all about Mr. Real Estate. Now, he is Mr. Real Estate. And, you know, he's thinking about running for president. So we'll be talking about that. I want to thank, again, Dave for being here and doing all the research. I want to thank Nick. Nick, thank you so much. I want to thank Marty Saldana. And I want to thank Arthur Lisiaga, Jimmy Lisiaga, for doing the music for YYesYouCan. This is them playing. I want to wish everyone out there a happy Mother's Day. Have a nice weekend. Hey, you know, while you're driving to at brunch this Sunday, take a look at some properties for sale. Just kind of glance at them.
Like in Westmont.
Like in Westmont, yeah, in Chicago, you know, anywhere. I mean, just kind of look at the properties around you and start taking notes. You know, what are the property values? Start, you know, we'll be talking about those type of things, and we'll be bringing professionals to explain some of your property needs. Okay. So in the meantime, this is Jim Lisiaga with the YYesYouCan C2 President Radio Show, Real Estate Edition. You want to say bye, Dave?
Goodbye.
Adios, folks. We'll see you next week. And by the way, check out the show at YYesYouCan.com.
Very good.
So we did it. See how fast it was? We didn't even get the stuff that we wanted. But this is a good intro.
That worked out good, guys. I look forward to working with you on this, too.